Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt, also known as the Ammo Nerd, and we have an ammunition review today in 9mm NATO. This is some, I think, late 80s, early 90s surplus from IMI, their blue tip. Now, typically, depending on the military, sometimes different colors mean things. In particular, this blue tip doesn't mean incendiary, it means subsonic. This is 158 grains. Let's throw this guy on the table and talk about what we're gonna do today. Now, in full transparency, I myself, YouTube, purchased this ammunition from Dozer Munitions with no strings attached. He has been a new source for all kinds of random import ammunition as well as USGI surplus. So if you're looking to pick any of that stuff up, you can probably find him through an easy Google search without me saying the website, because again, YouTube hates that. For our 9mm testing, we have a wide array of barrel lengths from 3 inches all the way up to and including 16. Since I only have around 50 rounds of this, we're just gonna see if they remain subsonic from our shortest to our longest barrel lengths. And then if they are and they stabilize in our barrels, we're gonna throw some downrange with the can on just to see what they sound like. We have our Pro Pal Digital DLX as always, and our Garmin 0C1. So we have 2 data sets for collecting our velocity. It's around 50 to 55 degrees outside today. We're just gonna do a generalized barrel length test from 3 inches, then our 7.72, then 16. We're looking to see if they remain subsonic throughout that barrel length increase, as well as stabilize. This is a 158 grain. Typically with our twist rates available in most of our newer 9mm, that shouldn't be a problem. Up first is our 3-inch Springfield Hellcat, pretty much a very, very nice micro compact. Standard deviation of 4.9. That's very impressive, 915 feet per second. So we are subsonic from our 3-inch. We have good clean holes down there. Now I don't have a threaded barrel for the 3-inch, unfortunately. Now on to one of my favorite 9mm guns. This is our CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1 SBR. Very, very nice little compact package. It is blowback. I personally like the recoil impulse on this. The blowback when you're shooting suppressed isn't too bad. We'll shoot 5 rounds, make sure we're got good clean holes, because you got to have clean holes, and then we'll throw our YHM R9 on there. And now we'll run 5 with the can. Well, 9 with the can. Very, very, very quiet, if I do say so myself. And now onto our 16-inch. This is our PSA ARV9. What's nice about this package is it takes our Scorpion Evo mags, the original ones. So mag compatibility, less mag cost, I'm all for that. This is a direct blowback. I will say from an ergo design, our bolt hold open device needs to be revised, and we do need a brass deflector on the side of the receiver there to help keep some of that blowback gases out of your face, especially if you shoot left-handed. We are riding that supersonic line, so right around 1115 to 1130, depending on the elevation and barometric pressure and all that mumbo jumbo. But with this particular 16-inch barrel, we're getting very, very close to that. Same R9 for the last 5 shots. And that's all she wrote, folks. You could probably hear that supersonic crack with the 16 inches. So this would be perfect for our pistols and then like our PDW or SBR or, you know, submachine guns right around that 10-inch barrel mark. We'll throw some of these at steel so you can see what they sound like. I got some gongs at about 25 yards. Very, very quiet. You can actually hear the brass hitting the dirt off to the right. We brought out the UTAS Mini 9 and we staggered some 124 grain that should be supersonic so you can hear that sound difference between the two. Put the R9 on here. If you're looking for any good vertical foregrips, check out A3 Tactical. This is their modular with the little grenade on there. Pretty good for our short weapons so you can maintain that grip. And then subsonic. Ring some steel. In the dirt again. Easy enough. Here is our IMI blue tip 158 grain at 25 yards with the 7.72 inch. That was only 4 shots. I'm running low on ammunition. 1.130 inches, and that's just shooting from the bench with that little X plastic piece with sand. And then when we did our velocity string, the 3-inch at 5 yards, 1.387 inches, the 16-inch 0.466, and then the 7.72 0.863. Obviously at 5 yards, there should be pretty tight groups, but we've had issues before with some types of plated jacket bullets where the accuracy isn't that great. So this is very, very capable, at least in my opinion. It's around 50 to 60 degrees outside today, pretty sunny, not too shabby. Well, folks, there you have it. These rounds remain subsonic in our pistol barrel lengths as well as our PDW PCC. I probably would call it at around 10 to 12 inches if you wanted to remain subsonic. We were starting to hit that supersonic threshold with our 16-inch. We didn't have any reliability issues with this round. IMI does offer a new production of this that I've reviewed on the channel before, and it is very nice when you want to shoot suppressed and you want to squeeze every ounce of decibel reduction that you can out of it. And plus, these were very accurate to boot as well. With all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here. But at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible, because there's a lot that goes into them. Number one is my family. They are out here all the time helping me clean up things and sort things and do yard work. So a big thank you to them. You know, like and subscribe. Deacon would like to remind you to share these videos as well. Number two are my Patreon, Subscribe Star, and YouTube channel members. I have a campsite in the description below. It's a landing page with affiliate links in there, and those things earn me a sales commission. And what I do with that is I put it right back in the channel by buying suppressors or different barrel lengths to complete our testing. I can't tell you what any of those websites are because YouTube, again, will get mad at me and probably demonetize this video. Number three is my friend Dieter over at Dozer Munitions. Again, in full transparency, I myself purchased this ammunition to review with no strings attached. And of course, number four is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range.